Hi, I am Karthik Mathur, instructor here at Coding Blocks. In case you are preparing for the placements or you want to sit for the upcoming placement and internship season, then I'll tell you how you can utilize your next 2 months, that is your summer vacation, in order to get a good package of 10 to 15 lakhs. So without further ado, let's get started. The first most important thing that you need to focus on is improving your logical thinking skills. Now you must have heard people saying that you should learn data structures and algorithms. It would eventually help you in getting a good placement. Now what data structures and algorithms do? It eventually helps you in improving your logical thinking skills only. Now the interviewer expects you to think about the logic of a problem and then convert that logic to the code. That's the most important thing. Now, how can we improve our logical thinking skills? So there are three most important things that you need to do for that. So they are, yes, it's all about practice. So I would recommend you that you should go through one particular site which is LeetCode. So there are many questions like most like questions or top interview questions that would give you an idea of what kind of questions are going to be asked in the placements that you'll be sitting for. Apart from this, it gives you a taste of all the data structures. So what generally we tend to do is we practice that particular data structures in which we are more comfortable in. But you need to identify in which particular topics you are not that comfortable, and you should practice more on those particular topics. So this is how you can proceed towards getting a good placement. So the second most important thing that you need to give your time to is improving your speed in aptitude and verbal reasoning. I'll repeat, you need to improve your speed. Any question that is related to apti, you can solve it easily, but it may take some time for you. So let's say if there are 60 questions in 60 minutes that you have to solve. Now the selection of the candidate depends on the performance of the participants. So that's why we need to focus on it. Apart from this, we don't have a habit of reading a paragraph and understanding the crux of it in a single go. So that's why we need to practice for that as well. Also, I would recommend one book, specifically R.S. Agarwal, for it. So there are mock tests which are given at the back of it. So what you can do, you can attempt the problems. In case you face difficulty in a certain topic, you can read the theory and then you can practice a few more problems of it. So that's how you can nail the aptitude and verbal reasoning round as well. All those will be sitting for the on-campus placements. So I would highly recommend that you should start learning data structures and algorithms, because this is the first step that you need to clear in order to get the placement. If you are not able to clear the first hurdle itself, then how would you get the placement? Now, all those who will be sitting for the placements and are comfortable in data structures and algorithms, I would recommend you that you should start practicing in the timed environment. Why? Because at the end, you'll be competing with your colleagues or friends in college to get the placement. So you should have an idea of how to perform under pressure. Now, in order to solve a particular question, or I would say in order to read the question, think about the logic and then able to code it, you need to practice in the timed environment itself. So for that particular thing, I would recommend you one platform, which is the Codeforces. So over here you'll find Div 3, Div 2 and Div 1 kind of contests. So you should start with Div 3. Once you are able to solve 3 to 4 questions in this particular contest, then you can move towards the Div 2 level. In Div 2, you can solve questions up till question number C, or there are question categories like A, B, C, D. So you should solve A, B and C questions. If you are able to solve this much, then you'll be able to clear any of the placement tests in the upcoming placement season for any company. Now coming on to the students, those will be sitting for the off-campus placement drive. See, in off-campus placement drives, it is better if you know development along with data structures, right? Why? Because see, during COVID times, the hiring pattern has changed. The companies cannot call you onto their premises in order to train you on a certain technology. So what they expect, if the candidate has a knowledge of how to work on certain technology, it would be less painful for both the parties in order to train that particular candidate. Apart from this, many of you would ask, okay, we can learn these technologies, but how can we get the placement? Where should we apply? So I'll tell you 5 platforms where you can go and you can apply. The first thing is, you can obviously check out the Hiring Blocks, which is the portal by Coding Blocks, where we post about the companies that are hiring. The second thing is career page of the company. You can shortlist the companies in which you want to apply and then go to their career page and upload your resume. The third thing is the LinkedIn. So many recruiters post about the job on the LinkedIn. So you should be active on LinkedIn. The fourth thing is ask for referrals from your college seniors, friends, or the people to whom you know. And the fifth thing that you can follow is you can go to certain sites like angel.co and you can upload your resume. So many startups hire over there. Now I know that getting an off-campus placements is quite a tedious task. But trust me, once your resume gets shortlisted and you get selected, the offers will keep on coming. The only thing that you need in off-campus placements is the patience. You need to update your resume if it is not getting shortlisted. Get your resume checked by some experienced people. This would certainly help you a lot. Now you may ask that I have said data structures word many a times, but from where should we learn these data structures? So the first thing that I would recommend to you is, which is very close to my heart, that is coding blogs. So we are having our live batches starting from 31st May and we are also having a scholarship test on 30th May. So you can check that thing out. Apart from this, you may say, okay, what if we want to learn for free? So I also have created a YouTube playlist where you can go and check the basics of C++ programming. Apart from this, let's say if you are a geek and if you want to read everything on your own, so you may find any book on the Google that is having a good rating, because you need to have your learning in a structured way. That is the only way through which you can learn. So I hope this clears this particular question as well. If your placement or internship season is approaching and you don't have any project in your resume, so don't go over the internet to pick up some random projects because you'll be getting caught in it. Apart from this, if you have to choose between data structures and project building, you should choose data structures and practicing from online platforms. So in the next 2 months, practice as much as you can from the online coding platforms, because doing this thing would help you a lot, but picking projects or random projects from the internet would not help you at all. Now I think how to spend your next 2 months is clear to everyone. In case you think that you have found this particular thing useful and you have a better understanding of what you need to do moving ahead, so do share it amongst your friends as well so that they can also get benefit of it. Do like this video, do subscribe to the channel. Apart from this, in case you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on WhatsApp via this number. Also, you can connect with me on my LinkedIn ID, which is given in the description. So thanks for watching this particular session. Bye.